Well, happy Wednesday, Wolfpack. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I just got back a little bit ago from the second grade field trip at the Perot Museum and absolutely loved that I got to experience what the kids get to see and take part in. And also the fact that PTO gets to help give back to stuff like that. So that made me remember that I wanted to make sure that everybody knew about all the positions of PTO that were available. Hopefully you have been following along the videos all week long. And the last bit to tell you about is our executive board. The president, the co-president, secretary, treasurer, and co-treasurer. So of course we have to have all our VPs, we have to have our chairs, but we also have to have the other ones in there too. So let me tell you a little bit about these positions. The president, which is currently held by me, I have done it for 2 years now, and I'm happy to continue at this pace, but I'm also happy to have someone come and take this position on if they feel their heart desires. So let me tell you a little bit about the president position. You are in charge of a group, a wonderful group of individuals who want to give back to the school, to the kids, to the teachers, and to the community. And a part of that just means that you're creating the agendas for the meetings, you're making sure that the activities are happening, you have a fantastic connection in relationship with the school, with the individuals, the ladies, the teachers, and most importantly with Mr. D. It has been a very easy job, if you will. Again, I do work full time. I have both my boys. We have a lot of activities going on, and I still manage to make this job position, I say job, but really it's just a position, fit into my schedule. So if you are somebody who does a great job at managing people, this might be something that you would want to be a part of. Now, whether it's president next year or maybe it's doing co-president this next year and then eventually taking over, I do have a second grader. That's my last of the line. So I'm going to have to give up this position eventually and need someone to shadow and see what that relationship looks like so this board can continue the way that it does. The other one is going to be the secretary. So Naomi Temez has been our secretary for longer than I have been president. She also has a second grader, which means her and I will likely be going out at the same time. And she is there to, one, keep me in check, and two, to keep all of us in check to make sure that we are running a board legally and the way that we should. She ensures that we have the right quorums, the right voting, that all the stuff gets taken down as far as minutes, anything like that. She is the one that is making sure that our board is happening the way that it should legally. And then lastly, we have Miss Tiffany. She has been our treasurer this past year, and she's taking it into this next one. She would love to have a co-treasurer. So I think the word treasurer is very self-explanatory on what it is. If you love money, or you're really good at handling money, not necessarily spending it all, then this would be a great spot for you. Tiffany does spend a lot of time dealing with receipts, reimbursements, purchasing of items. And so I know it's very challenging for her to have to do all of it on her own, and to have someone there with her who can help make those decisions, do something on the spot, go make a purchase on the spot, anything like that, help her run numbers. That would be a huge, huge help. So all that being said, our executive board is currently filled as far as the main, but that doesn't mean that we have to stay in those positions. But we do look for someone that is eventually going to take over our spot, because life changes. And like I said, eventually we'll be graduating out of Slaughter as well. So if any of that sounds of any interest to you, maybe it's not this year, but maybe it's in the future. Maybe it's not in the cards because of younger children or life going on. But if eventually you want to do something like this, I would highly encourage it. I did not grow up thinking that I was going to be a PTO president. I didn't grow up thinking I was going to be VP of volunteers when I first started. I just knew I wanted to give back to the school, and I knew I wanted to be involved in the school in some way, and this was the easiest way for me to make sure that that happened. So hopefully all of these videos have been great for you to understand kind of what's out there, what we do, and piqued your interest on some ways to give back to the PTO board, the teachers, kids, students, and everybody at Slaughter Elementary. All right, you guys, we hope you have a fantastic day. If you have any questions, please let us know. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this, and we will see all of y'all soon. Bye-bye.